Still good morning, or well, it's just afternoon on the Sunday, the 12th of April. After having shoutcasted Australia versus Italy live, we're now going to commence with a GTV demo. We have Shans to thank for that demo. It's Argentina versus Colombia, which apparently is going to be a good match. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be Tohunga first, yeah, and Casa after. It's both Team Survivor, so let's enjoy the game. If people know what the command is, so that if I click accidentally to this, I think it's... there is a command that doesn't stop the demo instantly, and I'm sure that Rocket will know. For now, I'm just not going to hit the scoreboard, and you have to look at the bottom right. Into the game, and let's enjoy. Colombia, one of the better South American teams. Of course, Argentina, well, we all know that Argentina, in fact, got to the final last... already a timeout being called. That's kind of rough. But yeah, Colombia... Oh my god, I've never seen the Magnum in a Nations Cup. I was already warned for this. So we're just going to fast forward through this. That's why shoutcasting a demo with a lot of timeouts is a lot easier. Should I even go 30? Oh. That timing. And that's a quick round for Colombia. So if somebody knows that command so that I can actually show the score, I would be very, very pleased. In the meantime though, it's 1-0, 1 minute played. Tohunga, of course, a custom map, at least it was a custom map, and it was added to the list of frozen sand maps created by Delirium. One of the best known and most popular custom maps, both for CTF and Team Survivor. Nicely done, Lancer. So this, for those wondering, Tohunga is the map of Colombia. Oh, catches the nade straight in the face. Quickly past Rocket. Why can't I find him? Oh, who knows? Let's see, who knows what command to not instantly stop the demo? Please? Playing with the Magnum, and he still gets the kill. Rexo here, trying to secure the kill off. Oh, nice nade, that helped. Calm camera mode, thanks very much. JConRV. I still think your nickname is terrible to pronounce, but I hope that that is it. Yeah, fantastic. I forgot about it. No, you don't. Technical push here by VHZ and his mates. Now, can they secure the kill? Oh, and the flank. So, 200, whatever his nickname is, flanked all the way around. Nicely done. Light shade, okay. Warfarer, also a sub here on the Twitch stream. I completely disagree, Rolex, because I think that the tab is a lot easier to see should have stopped the delay actually. Now you guys could have communicated instantly with me. Flawless victory here for Colombia. So it's still very close. Wow, those pings though. Apparently it's an Argentinian server. I wonder if the Colombians have their own server, but at the moment the ping advantage not having a significant impact. It's one of the big detriments to having such an international crowd in Urban Terror. I remember when the Nations Cup was only pretty much Euro and maybe a little bit of North America. Now we have South America, Asia, Pacific region as well being represented, which is fantastic, but unfortunately we can't catch all of those matches live. VHZ in a little bit of a sticky spot. One minute ago that would have been good. Nicely done here by VH. No! The grenade of his teammate was still hot. Hilarious. All square now, 4-4, and Argentina is staying close to the Colombian players. Good push here. Well, actually I say good push, but it was VHZ that was perfectly set up to counter that push. Good support here. But it's the Colombians that seem to be getting the upper hand here. In the end, it's only Lightshade remaining. And he's low. Rocket is definitely one of the best knockout players. I wouldn't, yeah. I mean, Rocket is a very good player. He's probably, wow, those hits from my perspective weren't even on target. Oh, wow, why would you turn around there? That's rough. But yeah, Rocket definitely a good player. Would not say top 3, but definitely in the top 10. Yeah, I think top 10 would be... It also depends so much on your team. I mean, when you're facing off 5 against 1 most of the time, then yeah, that's hard. I mean, people like Ryujin, for instance, they had a great team to support them, to enable them to show off their skills. Well, the Colombians have been spotted, and all of Argentina coming into tunnels, and it's going to be 6-4. So after leading only by, well, 1 or 2 rounds most of the time, the Colombians now forfeit their lead, and it's Argentina who secured a bit of a padded lead. Perfect nade. Surprisingly, now he moved to the left there. No. Oh, well, gets... With 1% and bleeding to death, Null still got the round. That's amazing and rough again for the Colombians. Oh my goodness. Very well played there by... No. so many, well, there are 2 nulls pretty much in the Urban Terror community. Great nade straight in the face of the Colombian player, and it's again an Argentinian round.
Anyone need support?
Wow. Thanks very much, Ruben NB. 4-month subscription. Really appreciate the support once more. 71 subs. We're getting closer and closer to that 80 mark. Nice push here by Erexo. Can't finish off Ping there. And it's one, oh, this is running away from the Colombians. I wonder what you guys in Twitch chat think that might be the reason that Colombia is losing this. From my perspective, it's, yeah, like sloppy play on the Colombian side. I can't really get my yeah, I'm sorry, Tinker, there is still a delay. I completely forgot to remove the delay after the game. Well, the Colombians are staying within contention. It's only 4 the difference and still possible. Five against 5 here. And the halfway point reached. The exit from L-shaped by the Argentinians cost them a lot of health. But they still have the med kit, which is vital here. That nade. Oh, thought light shape might still die to that nade. Good movement, good pincer movement, I should say, by the Argentinian players. That Saiyajin wins that is surprising to say the least. In comes Lancer positioning himself perfectly behind that tree. I don't think that whoever that was, Morgan, spotted him there. At least not in the first second or so. Now following Morphus. Morgan just can't connect on Lancer. We'll have to try and connect more on Morphus and still doesn't do that enough. And it seems like the Argentinian side is winning this exchange. Lauti though clears up in the end. He'll be pleased to get nearer and nearer that double-digit mark. Nice nade, but doesn't get a kill there. So 2 versus 3 now in favor of the Colombians. 2 versus 2. Lauti going to get an instant med. Where are the rest of the Colombians? Too slow. Too slow. Also, it's rare that a Colombian medic stays alive, whereas the medic of Argentina is doing overtime. Similar to all the corona nurses. Rocket, I read the result, but I already forgot the result, so that's kind of stupid by my side. So no, please don't share, that would be good. Well, it's Morphus getting them out of a deep ditch. Lauti here in the end, well, shooting at such short range. And still not getting the kill. So the difference now down to 2. And the Colombians, oh, nice movement, but should be more accurate. Nice back up there by Ping. Late to the party, but nonetheless very welcome. And the difference now 1. So after oh, Guys, honestly, this really does something to me. All of these subs, and I don't know. For some reason, I have the sneaking suspicion it's because you guys probably now have a job and some spare money, and I don't. And I appreciate it even more. Don't worry, I know it's your hard-earned money. But I simply don't understand on one side that I never got these kinds of subs when I was a lot more active. But my heart is really filled with joy when I see the amount of subs and support you guys are giving too. Well, I'm saying me, but it's pretty much the Urban Terror community. So once more, appreciate it a lot. All square 10-10. Jesus. I don't want to get emotional, but it really, honestly, it really does. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Let's put it that way. And the less said about that, the better. Back to the game now. 4 against 4. Ping and Lauti. No, sorry. Ping and Null VHZ already dead. So the Colombians now on a comeback. Just 8 subs away from even more emotes. It's really cool. Ah, nice to see you here, Jean Baguette, especially people coming back after 8 years just watching it. Well, also pick up the game, start playing it again, and especially with Corona, the servers are full again. It's amazing what a terrible disease, well, I should say pandemic, does to a community, how it can be good. Anyway, in the meantime, the Argentinian team has the man advantage. Let's see if they can cause themselves to win a round finally. So after losing, I think 4 rounds on the trot, now it's all square once more. The first 15 minutes could just as well have not been played. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, thankfully I still have that time skill set up. Oh man, how I love casting demos. Wow, Lancer, very late reaction to that grenade of Rexo. Nice try by Ping. Yeah, that's true, Rocket. That's definitely true. And well, I'm still curious because well, this evening or early evening before the next match starts, I'm going to set up that Patreon because on the one hand, I think it's really cool to have 72 subs, and I think it's really cool. On the other hand, I know that you guys spend $5 or something like that on a sub, and that half of it goes to Twitch, which is yeah, I don't know. I do think that they deserve some money, and on the other hand, I would like not 50% going to Twitch. I think that's fair. I think 50% is kind of outlandish, and we could do so much more with that money. People like Rocket and well, also the winner of this Nations Cup. Honestly, I think that's giving them enough money to have a nice night out and drinks on the cost of Urban Zone. I think something like that would be a really nice win for whichever nation wins. I mean, that 500 euros that never got paid out due to a quote-unquote sponsor that drew back is really annoying. Let's put it that way. But I think that 500 euros is also fucking ridiculous. Anyway, back to the game. It's 4 minutes remaining and it's still very close. Argentina in the lead now, but only by 1. Lauti and Wow, Saiyajin, he's having a rough time. In general, he's one of the better players, but in the meantime, he gets a kill off on VHZ, the top fragger of Team Argentina. Good flank here by Lancer. Right here, Morgan trying to escape, but in L-shaped, they find a good stop there from the rest of the Colombian teams. Oh, the pings are different now, so I guess the GTV is... Are they playing both in the North American server? That's crazy! South American teams not playing on their own server? Anyway. Colombia won the last round, seems to be winning this next round as well. VHZ, last one standing. He is the top fragger for his team, so who knows? Anything can still happen. In fact, that bullet dodging there by Lightshade. Oh, and another timeout being called. Yeah, now they are most likely saying, okay, we have the lead. What are we going to do now? No, oh, yeah, by the way, I see Rapid now saying, better donate, folks. Absolutely not. I would much rather see, well, more viewers than we have at the moment, for instance, but I know that this is a demo. I would much rather see more viewers than subscribers. So just to be very clear on that part. Also, donations are never requested. It's not like I will stop streaming if I don't get X amount of donations. Ooh, Lightshade there slaughtering two Argentinian players, and this might be the round that secures the win for Colombia on their home map. After this, we've got more Team Survivor coming your way. It's Casa. But 2 minutes is still plenty to get 2 rounds in on this map. In fact, it's plenty to get 5 rounds in even sometimes. But the Colombians are not really changing their tactic. Oh, perfect nade, taking so much damage. Null here. But no follow-up by the Colombians. Vogels, je bent echt een troll. Echt, je bent zo'n eikel. Anyway, back to the game. Argentina won that round, so making it closer and closer. 1 round the difference. I'm really pleased that Shan's, well, first of all, made the demo available. And second of all, insisted on me shoutcasting it. So it's Morphus and Lancer here, trying to hold off the Argent... Ooh, 100% versus 50%. No!
Anyone need support?
Stu, thanks for your subscription. Oh man. All square now, 15-15, 50 seconds remaining. Gotta focus on the game though. Keep on fragging here. Saiyajin going to... Nicely done there by the Colombians after losing 2 rounds on the trot. Regaining the lead with 40 seconds remaining here. The Argentinian team is coming from L-shaped and they are killing... Ooh, nice! 10 seconds remaining, guys. So this round will decide who wins here on Tahunga. And then we have another map coming our way. It's Casa. Yeah, see, this is what happens all the time. why don't you continue playing the way you've always been playing? But yeah, the stress is getting to people. Oh wow, Lancer gets that kill. Keeps on spraying and gets the shots off. Surprising. I didn't even spot Lancer there below, VH said. Nicely spotted, but unfortunately didn't get the kill. So it's Louty. It's going to be GG. No, that is a strong word. Yeah. Okay, so congratulations, Colombia. You win the first map. It was their own map. So that means that we're going to load up Casa now. Quick drink of water. Okay, 20 more minutes. Here we go, Casa. I hope that I remembered camera mode. I'll just to be sure. There we go. Good luck, have fun. 20 more minutes of urban terror action. What the? Okay, stop. Is that? No. It seems like the textures are blown out of those. Well, I'm not going to stop it now. Let's continue. Those textures aren't right. Please, guys, confirm that those textures are blown out of the flowers. Anyway, into the game. Argentina's choice. Not likely to see. Not likely to see. Oh yeah, okay. VH did take some damage off that grenade. So this map completely different to Tuhunga, as you already noticed. We already had 2 rounds played in the first minute of Tuhunga, and we don't even have a kill in 1 minute of Casa. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry, was focused on Twitch chat, just catching up with Vogels. And finally, Argentina do get the round in. No, and Louty getting the majority of those kills. Ooh, nice try. Gets the leg shot in and tries to flick in another. VHZ steals the kill. So Morphus has it all to do now against 3 Argentinian players. Yeah, the LR300, LR300, the G36 simply not really a good weapon at short range. Yeah, I'm very slow with cleaning up my demos. So, also, I don't make my own demos since I don't play. So, hence the demos are still on the list. Anyway, back to the game now. It's Colombia who are having a tough old time, losing 3 rounds on the trot here. And it's Morphus who will catch the helmet shot by VH's head. Lovely. Oh, not again. V8 said, expecting nades to come on in. Oh, Jean, I have similar memories with Nexu and Photoshop drawing lines on the mini-map, how we should enter and exit. Fucking ridiculous. But kids, right? It was Colombia that won the first map, their own map, and now we're on Casa, obviously, the choice of Team Argentina. And they're off to a flying start. Good exit there, good choice. Belchibu is now also playing for Colombia. Yeah, they were aware where the opponent was. Who subbed out for Colombia? This is also very hard for the GTV cameraman, by the way, which was Shans. It's hard to spot when the action is happening, especially when it's such a slow... map. And it's all up to VHZ here to stop the Colombians from winning their first round. All meted up. Oh, nice try, VHZ. Oh, wow. Yeah, pretty much give up there. 4-1. Okay, Colombians are off for their first round. And now time to string another couple there. That pre-shoot by Lancer, excellent. Knowing exactly that no would be there. Erexo getting some much needed loving. Nice try, Misato. Unfortunately, the rest of the team was also there to support whoever that was. Nade dancing. Oh, wow. Oh my god, that the Argentinian team still managed to win that. Lightshade was dancing around everybody. Got 2 kills in the end. Didn't quite get to kill that third player. Wow, and a headshot to boot. That's crazy. How do you want to impress your opponent? Well, that's a good way to go about it. And gets another headshot, but he dies to a grenade. From the same person, in fact. Come on, why AK? Why? So from my perspective, the Colombians could have at least had 2 extra rounds. That would obviously take 2 rounds away from the Argentinian team, and we would have had a match on our hands, but at the moment it's pretty clear that Argentina are better on this map. A lot better, in fact, than Colombia on this map, as they were on the home map of Colombia. That made no sense whatsoever, but I hope you get my drift. Trying to catch the grenade, but you'll have to walk over there. Here we go. Just urban terror things. And a push coming from Argentina. Null just going to cover the market escape. But the Colombians... Oh, VHZ gets an SR8 kill. Gets another SR8 kill, in fact.
Red team win.
Wow. VHZ, such a boss. I can't wait. Well, for those people who haven't been following a lot of the streams, I'm intending to organize a skeet shoot tournament in a week or two on the weekend. And I really hope that VHZ will show up with his SR8. Look at this. This is just hilarious. And VHZ has always been an impeccable SR8 player.
Team win.
So halfway point here in Casa. Oh, Misato 999. Not according to the scoreboard, at least. I can imagine that we're going to have a timeout after this. Well, okay, he seems to be back. Good push here by the Colombians, but the Argentinian team was expecting this. Oh, yeah, that's why you should have a bind to drop your weapon. It's a lot faster than switching weapons, which is stupid and a bug in my opinion, but okay, 1% for Lauti. Now we're going to follow VHZ a little bit more. Oh, well, it seems like we're going to have an aggressive push into market. And Lightshade, no, Morphus, sorry, escaping without losing any health. But this is not a good angle to defend yourself. Wow. Not even spotted. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's Morgan in this case. It's not Misato. The DDoS attacks happening. Just kidding. VHZ gets a shot on the helmet. It's 4 against 3 now. But the impetus seems to be coming most from Colombian side. And there we go. Okay. Time skill 30. Here we go. God. Shans wasn't joking when he said that there were a lot of timeouts. Try and get another peek off, but unfortunately his teammate is not there to cover him from Fountain. Nice for the Colombians to win another round. Without Kevlar, I think you're... yeah, indeed. Bit of a slow round here again. That's the drawback of Team Survivor on the big map. For stuff to happen. It's the Colombian team that have to make stuff happen at the moment.
Red team win.
And not that way, that's for sure. So let's take a peek at the kills. VHZ top fragging together with his mate Lauti, and Lightshade still out killing his teammates. Misato a little bit lucky there. No gets spotted, and Misato and Lightshade know what to do. Oh no, tries to get the grenade. Nice attempt, good tactics, but the result is nonetheless that Colombia get their 5th round in, and with 4 minutes remaining, with 5.5 minutes remaining, 4 rounds the difference. This does mean that the Colombians have to push, and that's exactly what they're doing. V8Z dies to Belchibu. So aggressively pushing in, gets the kill, but dies in return. Four against 2 here. Noah and Morgan are going to be contentious by wasting some more time, but in come the Colombian team. No, very low. They do tons of damage. Morgan just going to waste a little bit more time. Nade avalanche. So now the difference down to 3. And I didn't really give Colombia a chance here on Casa due to the very strong start by the Argentinian team. V8Z opening the scoring by taking out Belchibu. Two-man advantage for Argentina. Can they secure? Oh, come on! You should get that kill, Lancer. Especially now that everybody's coming into you. So, balls to the wall aggressive now by Colombia, or are they just going to say, okay, Argentina, fair enough, we're going to go to a 3rd map? If there is a 3rd map, I'll have to check that RAR file. V8Z missing 2 in a row, that's rare. 3 in a row. And in comes the Colombian push, as expected. But the backup from Argentina was there. Now though, yeah. Still 3 minutes on the clock and 3 rounds the difference. V8Z doesn't know that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was worried about. But it's Lightshade that takes most of the damage and doesn't have a medic really nearby. VHZ back to 90% now. Ooh. The OP Glock being used as a primary again. Nicely done there by VHZ. Yeah, that pretty much stops the Colombian hopes here, I would say. Morgan content with, yeah, exactly. Morgan content with just wasting time, and the rest of Team Argentina are also playing hide and seek.
Team wins.
So 55 seconds to get one round, and then force a decider. Or I should say force overtime. Well done by Arexo, but unfortunately he pays for that kill with his life, and Belchibu going to follow up. And Argentina are going to lose this. Although if they can waste 20 more seconds... 20 seconds to find VHZ. And he gets spotted. And they'll be coming in.
Team wins.
Wow, Colombia in the end forces overtime. And, well, I say overtime, obviously, if they make it 10-0 on this map, then we will go to a last round, if I'm not mistaken. If the Argentinian team win that, though, then we will go to a third map. Gives me a quick opportunity for those who are new here. Don't forget to hit the follow button. Nice to see that the amount of followers are rising quite rapidly. And while you're at it, might as well go to youtube.com/UrbanZoneLeague, where all of these matches that are streamed will be uploaded. In fact, yesterday's knockout event is also available now. Again, a very slow start of this final round. But the opening kill going towards, going to Argentina. And now it's 2 against 3, and the last Colombian players do not have a med kit. VHZ has been spotted. Has also taken damage, and the rest of his teammates are going to support him now. So this doesn't look to be the best of tactics of Colombia. So Argentina are going to win this, unless I am very, very much mistaken. If that does happen, by the way, I'll go down to get some... okay, yeah, there we go. I'll have to find that RAR file and check for a third map. I'll be right back, guys. I'm also going to get some food because I haven't had any lunch just yet. So 5 minutes, and then we'll go and watch that third map. Be right back. There we are, and live on Twitch. No delay anymore. Thanks very much, Tinker, for that reminder. It's time for map number 3. After Argentina winning on their home map Casa, Colombia won their very first map on Tohunga by the narrowest of margins. We are now going to Austria. So, without further ado, I'm going to load it up, and don't forget camera mode 1, that would be good. And then switch it over, and let's see, camera mode 1, and transition. There we go. Okay, everything's live, everything's ready, and good luck, have fun has probably already been called. Yeah, 3 maps indeed, another code, because they... Casa was indeed very slow, Sweetan, that's for sure. Let's see if we find any SR8 battles here with V8Z in the server. The likelihood is very high, but people might also try and avoid SR8 battles with V8Z. So, oh, there we go, no with the PSG, silenced in fact. Erexo gets the opening kill off with a grenade. In comes the Colombian team through tunnel, and they will find several Argentinian players. Instant medic and dishing out death at the same time. V8Z playing with a G36 rather than an SR8. That's an interesting switch. Once more, please everybody give a shout out to Shans, because without him we wouldn't have this epic... Oh, that's interesting, it's 10 minutes. Without him we wouldn't have this epic demo. So it's 10 minutes on one half and 10 minutes on the other, with one color. I really don't understand this, because you can change the colors of your opponent. Can somebody please explain to me what would be the logic in that? Nice aggressive G36 work here by V8Z, dropping back down. Another round going swiftly through the Argentinian team. Yeah, but that's the whole point, Sweetan. You can change the colors of your opponent. So... Oh, Lancer should have thrown his nade a little bit faster. Argentina did a lot more damage to the Colombian team than vice versa, so at the moment it's looking like... Is that smoke? Okay. I haven't seen smoke in competitive play for at least 3 years. And I mean serious competitive play, not as in, okay, we already lost, let's smoke the whole map. In the meantime, it's 2 versus 2. Morgan and Null versus Sajin and Lightshade, probably. And Morgan will dish out the damage and takes out Lightshade. I really, really despise all of that, those names, but okay, whatever. So, some of you have been asking, is there any more Urban Terror coming our way? And with all of these subs, 7, shouldn't you be casting more Urban Terror the whole day? No. My wife really would like to have our Sunday walk. Thankfully, our lockdown isn't a complete lockdown, as long as we stay away from other people, then we're fine. And we live in the north of the Netherlands, so it's not very likely that we will encounter people. In the meantime though, back to the game, and Morgan does a little bit of damage to Lancer, so it's a little bit more level playing field. 50% versus 70%. But Lancer knows exactly what to anticipate. Yeah, it's 10 minutes and then another 10 minutes another code, don't worry. You will get your full 20 minutes. Oh, each server, that makes sense. Thanks, Rocket. Jeez, I can't believe how long it took me to think of the. I didn't even think of it, but. No, still playing with that PSG. Good aggressive push here by VHZ. Ooh, out of ammo, but Mighty will finish off the remaining Colombian players. 4-1. This isn't looking good for the Colombians at the moment. This is also a round 2 match, by the way. Both of these countries won their first match, if I'm not mistaken. Let me quickly check. Yes, they did indeed. So one of these will go 2-0 and only need one more to qualify for the knockout. Let's see, and one of these will go 1-1. So that means that, well, I still think that both of these countries are good enough, like last year, to be honest, to qualify for the knockout stages. I've been working on a graphic to make it a little bit more intuitive for you, the viewers. But I think I will only have that completed this evening. Going to come in from behind and clean up shop, it seems. Oh, well, not if he's out of ammo. Wow. That was a lot of shots to try and kill off Misato, and no luck in the end. Still going pretty level. Colombia winning 2 rounds on a trot here. And Nightshade just completely ignoring his opponent at his own detriment. The gap back to 2, and we have 3 minutes remaining on this server. Good question, Marogeek. I have no idea. Probably a reference to a clan tag or something like that. Or just really cool, so that people ask these questions. What does that mean? Oh, wow. Good round here for the Colombians. Great aggressive play. And still the smoke in some of these... Is it Lightshade that's playing? Yeah, it is. Really rare to see smoke, but I guess on this map it could be good to stop pushes of opponents, especially on tunnel. If you don't know what you're heading into, you might not head into it, if you know what I mean. Anyway, it's all square. Indeed, it's a very close game, Turbo Powell. And let me focus on the game again. No opening the scoring with his SR8. So he opted for an SR8 rather than the PSG. And this whole match has been really close, so once more, Shan's props to him. Oh, nice. Wow, gets the kill in the end. He's still bleeding though. And XXIII, well, gives away his position and can't hit for love nor money. Gets the headshot though, so only one hit. XXIII making tons of noise. Saiyajin giving away his position.
Blue team wins.
Sometimes I wonder, is it the ping that makes people slow, or is it just people that are slow? Anyway, that, yeah, could have gone either way, but well played by XXIII. Let's time skill 30 again. Actually, good question, Rocket. Oh, well. I'm going to put up a vote on Facebook so that you guys can choose which match I shoutcast at 9 o'clock. So it's either the Nordic game or Belgium game. And of course we're going to shoutcast UK versus USA. And I'll be joined by Delirium for that match. So 45 seconds remaining here. Who will draw the long straw here at the end of this first half? And it looks like it's going to be Argentina. Especially if Colombia ignores XXIII. Misato with 5% has it all to do against 3 Argentinian teams. Okay, that means that time skill 10. Sorry, can't be arsed. There we go. Next demo. There we go. 10 more minutes of Urban Terror action. Let's see. The first half was... Oh, fuck. I didn't write down the score. I think it was 6... Wait a second, I can see it here. No, I can't see it here anymore. Great, good job, 7. I think it was 6-4, right? Can somebody check that for me? Oh, wait a second. No, I thankfully have the information here. Yeah, it was 7-6. Thanks very much, Rocket, for going through the screenshots. 7-6 in favor of Argentina. So 7-7. It's all square, and the first flawless round in. No, I wanted to say in the match, but that's not the case. But definitely here on Austria, 7-0. And an aggressive push here by the Colombians. Belchibu completely focusing on a potential guy at the spawn. 4 versus 2. This is not going to end well. All square. 8-7. Tried by Belchibu, but doing tons of damage, but no kills, and that's what's the most important part about Team Survivor.
Team wins.
And no, we'll just finish it off with an SR8. Okay. So the gap now 2 in favor of Argentina. Hope that the Colombians don't let their heads down and put their backs into it. Oh, come on. The frustration leaking in. And most times does not promise a lot of good. So the aggregate score now 10-7 in favor of Argentina. We've seen Colombia come back from a 3-round deficit, but with no on point with that SR8 up to now. It's going to be difficult. Spots the Colombian push, and he will have shared all of that information with the 2 other teammates. Nice try, no. In the meantime, VHZ is cleaning up shop, and the aggregate score now 11-7. Squeaky bum time, and maybe a timeout time as well for Colombia. Seems to be playing on, at least pinging-wise, more favorable server for both countries. Just not connecting whatsoever. Thankfully though, well, it would have been a flawless victory if he could have connected. So 3 rounds the difference now. Definitely not a push over this Colombian team, and if I were the next opponent of Colombia, I'd be scared. There we go, flawless victory in return now. No, getting an SR8 shot in. Before this end of the stream, I would quickly like to take this opportunity to thank our new subscribers. So, Stu, Sard, and Ruben, thanks very much for... Oh, wait a second, Foo Fighter as well. Thanks very much for subbing today. We are just 7 subs away from 80 subs, and that means some extra emotes here on Twitch chat, which is always fun. Just 5 minutes remaining here in this game, and the difference back to 1. Colombia definitely not going to make it easy here for Argentina, but, well, speak of the devil, a team kill. That's also a result of high pinging. I'm not saying that that gave away the round, but that was a lot of damage he did to his teammate. And indeed, a lot of lag. That does explain it. If this wasn't a demo, then I think that at least 15 minutes would have been wasted in timeout. So everything works perfectly. Okay, so the difference now is 2. Argentina is leading by 2. That means that Colombia have it all to do here with 4 minutes remaining. And they are taking the initiative, that has to be said. Now, watch out for the flanker Yeah, Seijin, check it out, because there we see Misato taking out VHZ. So VHZ not going for the tunnel, but going for mid and encountering a very strong Colombian team there. So all square, well, all square at least on this half, but 1 round still the difference in favor of Argentina. More aggressive play on this half compared to the last half, since well, it was 7-6 and it's already 5-5 here now with 3.5 minutes remaining on the clock. Let's see what Rexo and co can do here. Well, good start. An instant medic, that's also part of Team Argentina's play. And oh wow, Morgan killing 3. But I haven't seen Colombia med as aggressively as Team Argentina. Now the difference again, 2. Opening kill going in favor of Argentina. That's not the way you want it to go. And V8 said, well, what the fuck indeed. 5 against 2. This is a vital round. Ugh. Now, 3 rounds the difference with just under 3 minutes remaining and night already being said. Well, I hope not. Keep on fighting. Keep your head up. We've seen greater upsets than this. Oh no, again, that's another example of poor communication by the Colombians. Team killing, team nading. I have no idea, Turbo Pablo. It's, I think it's my regular field of view. But I'll check it out in a second. CG demo field of view 90. And CG FOV. Oh, okay. Thanks for that. I didn't even know that existed. Wow, that nade. Sneaky. Oh, the click in the end. 13% remaining on Lauti here. And that Glock in his hands is like a laser. Oh, come on. Whew. All square, 7-all, and 1 minute remaining. So it's definitely not done and dusted. Just 1 round remaining for Colombia to make it all square. What the... It doesn't seem like they know what they're doing. All 4 bunched up like that. It's like watching junior football. 3 maps, 3 slow last rounds. That's because it's all so close. It's incredible. Both teams will be hard done, to be honest, if they lose this. They both deserved it. And here comes Argentina. Here comes Argentina. That's GG. That must be GG. The difference is now 2. Or Colombia has to do something exciting here in the last 24 seconds. Here comes the push. Into the Argentinian meat grinder. They go 4 against 2. It's GG. Oh, that's so rough on the Colombian team, and they're trying to knife Misato. GG indeed. Congratulations, Argentina. Very, very good match, and well, once more, Shans, thanks very much for that. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. My wife is now waiting for me, so I'm going to finish it off real quick. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for all of the subs. Thanks even more for all of the follows, because once more, I appreciate it a lot more just seeing a lot of viewers. Spread the word and keep an eye out on our YouTube channel for, for instance, the knockout. If you want to continue watching Sard and whoever it was that said that, Sweetan, you can watch Knockout now live, or well, not live, but you can watch Knockout now on our YouTube. Indeed, I'm going to end with a Spanish song. It's called Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass. Hope you have a great Sunday afternoon. I'll be back at 9 o'clock. Don't forget to also vote on our Facebook for which match is going to be streamed. See you and enjoy your afternoon. Bye-bye.